The Little Red Racing Car. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled in the rolling green hills, there was a small, vibrant red racing car named Speedy. Speedy was not like the other cars in the village. While most cars were content with their daily routines of driving through the village and occasionally venturing into the nearby town, Speedy dreamed of racing on the grandest tracks in the world. Speedy's home was a cozy little garage owned by Mr. Thompson, a kind and elderly mechanic. Mr. Thompson had found Speedy abandoned on the side of the road years ago, and he had lovingly repaired and polished the little red car until it gleamed like new. Speedy was grateful to Mr. Thompson and enjoyed living in the village, but the call of the open road and the thrill of racing were too strong to ignore. One sunny morning, a large poster appeared in the village square. It announced the Great Village Race, an annual event that attracted cars from all over the region. The racetrack wound through the countryside, up steep hills, down winding paths, and across narrow bridges. It was the perfect opportunity for Speedy to prove his worth. "I must enter the race!" Speedy exclaimed, his headlights shining with excitement. Mr. Thompson smiled kindly. "I know you have the heart of a racer, Speedy. I'll help you get ready." For weeks, Mr. Thompson and Speedy worked together. They fine-tuned Speedy's engine, polished his red paint until it sparkled, and even added a new set of tires designed for speed. The other villagers watched with interest, some doubting that such a small car could compete in such a big race. Finally, the day of the Great Village Race arrived. The village square was bustling with activity as cars of all shapes and sizes lined up at the starting line. Speedy felt a mixture of nervousness and excitement. He looked around at the other cars, many of which were bigger and more powerful than he was. As the race began, Speedy quickly realized that he was at a disadvantage on the straightaways. The larger cars zoomed past him with ease. But Speedy had something they didn't: agility and a deep knowledge of the countryside's twists and turns. As the track wound through the hills and forests, Speedy began to catch up, deftly maneuvering around tight corners and skidding across gravel paths. The final leg of the race was the most challenging. It involved a steep climb up Thunder Hill, followed by a sharp descent into the village. Many cars struggled on the hill, their engines straining and tires slipping. Speedy, however, had trained for this. He steadily climbed the hill, his small but powerful engine roaring with determination. At the top of Thunder Hill, Speedy could see the finish line far below in the village square. With a burst of speed, he began his descent, navigating the twists and turns with skill. The crowd in the village square gasped as Speedy, now in the lead, sped towards the finish line. With a final surge of energy, Speedy crossed the finish line, his red paint gleaming in the sunlight. The crowd erupted in cheers and applause. Speedy had won the Great Village Race. Mr. Thompson rushed to Speedy's side, his eyes filled with pride. "You did it, Speedy. You really did it." Speedy beamed with joy. He had not only proven himself as a racing car but also shown the villagers that with determination and heart, even the smallest car could achieve great things. From that day on, Speedy became a local hero. He continued to race, exploring new tracks and meeting new friends. But no matter where his adventures took him, he always returned to the peaceful village and the cozy little garage he called home, where Mr. Thompson would be waiting with a proud smile and a warm welcome. And so, the little red racing car's dreams of racing came true, and he lived happily ever after, speeding through life with the wind in his wheels and the sun on his hood.